is.
Hey, there it is.
And we're on air. So,
Hi.
hey to all you viewers
Hello.
so far.
Hello. Hello.
So, I guess I'd start off. Maybe we should introduce ourselves. Do you want to go first, Lindsay? Since you organized this awesome thing?
Sure. My name is Lindsay from Jim and Lynn's Vlogs, and we have 4 children that are super cute, I think. And we're living in Japan right now for a year. So that's what we're doing with our vlogging channel.
Nice.
Oh, hi.
Uh,
I should well, you can talk next. I don't mind.
I am supporting a better hockey team, so I'll go first, I guess. My name's Nick. I'm from the Canadian Family Vlog, and my wife Vicky's going to come join us a little bit later too. But we do family vlogs, and we have 3 amazing kids that we like to record doing funny stuff all day. But yeah, you can come check out our channel if you're looking for another great family vlog to check out. And we're always looking for new subscribers, so still come on by.
Step right up and subscribe.
Calm down.
Videos here. Get your first shot videos. So, I'm Erling from the Kraus House. My wife and I, Becky, we have 3 kids, and we have a daily vlog that we do, kind of chronicling our lives. We do a lot of crazy, goofy things, as with 3 kids. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Go and look at our channel and find out for yourself. I don't know.
Check it out or else.
Do it, or I'll find you.
So, Lindsay, do you want to talk about maybe some of the reasons why you wanted to throw this together tonight?
Well, thank you. Just put me on the spot. I wanted, yeah, just to kind of hang out with everyone and hopefully meet some new people. I don't know. And people can ask us questions and interact. And what hashtag did we decide to use?
The hashtag was the same name as the video, Vloggers Hangout.
Okay.
So hashtag Vloggers Hangout, and then you ask questions. But if you're on Google Plus, you can actually ask questions live if you have the app, and I can see it here, and then go ahead and ask questions that way too.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even know that. So, should we?
Do you want to make us some questions?
Yeah.
Okay, my question for you guys is, who is your favorite vlogger right now and why?
Oh.
Ladies first.
Yeah, ladies first.
Oh, I have so many. Let's think. Okay. Daily Bumps is still, I guess, my big time, still favorite. Those are the ones I started watching and just have continued watching throughout. So, but now I have some newer favorite people that I'm watching too. So it's hard to decide.
Who's your newer favorite people? Hey, Lindsay?
Yeah.
Who's your newer favorite people?
My newer would be, well, of course, you guys, but
Yay!
That's the easy answer. Come on.
yeah, definitely. My newer favorite, which they're still big, but I just now discovered that was Sam and Nia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually like them a lot too. I never heard of them until actually you started talking about them to me because Lindsay and I chat a lot. So she was mentioning it to me once, and he kept mentioning Sam and Nia, and then I was like, I gotta check these people out. I don't know who they are, so I went on their channel, and they're Christians too. And I should mention that I'm a Christian too, so if you ever wanted someone to pray for you or whatever, go ahead and check out my channel, leave a comment. I'll be happy to do that. Anyways, I've noticed I realized they were Christians because their daughter was praying a bunch in the video and stuff, and then I started watching more, and I was like, oh, that's cool that they're Christians. I've noticed a lot of people on YouTube are Christians, which is, to me, a cool thing because it just really makes it real, the whole fact that Christianity is everywhere, and no matter where you go, you can rest assured that someone there would be sharing the faith with you. So that's kind of a cool thing from their vlog for me.
I agree. Like for me, I was actually never really into the vlogging thing. It was definitely.
Hey!
There he is. Oh.
What's up, everybody?
There you go.
Hey!
Yeah. Hello. What's
Yes,
up?
another girl.
So, Erling, let's put a pin in what you were just saying. We'll come back to it. Do you guys want to just introduce yourselves and kind of say where you're coming from and your names and stuff like that?
Sure. Yeah, so I'm Austin, and this is
Jess.
And we are here from Utah, in the great state of USA, or in the great area of USA.
Wow, I
Great
didn't realize
Smarter than that.
it was an entire state.
In the great states of A.
Wouldn't that be Canada then?
They're like the party hat.
They,
So we were just going around and kind of saying who our favorite vloggers are and why, and Erling was just about to share who his favorite vloggers are. So do you want to continue on?
I'll unpin. Yeah, like for me, I actually wasn't really into vlogs. Becky was. She's been watching vlogs like every day for the last I don't know how many years. And it honestly wasn't until the last like couple of weeks where I'm like, all right, so I'm making vlogs. I should probably be watching other people's, because I really wasn't. Becky was doing all that. She would update me on everything. So I don't know. What did you guys do? Did you drop something too?
he dropped candy.
Oh, okay.
We got high shoes.
I don't even know what a high shoe is. We don't have those.
High chew! Lindsay, don't you know something about high chews?
Yes, I do. Because we're living in Japan right now, so I am actually the one that sent the high chews to Colin and Katie.
Oh, I saw that one.
Mm-hmm.
You trooper.
High shoes aren't in Canada. I'm pretty sure.
You need some.
Have you seen them?
They're like a Starburst, almost.
But better or not as good?
I think better.
Okay, because that's saying something.
Depends
I've
on
never actually I've never seen high chew before either in any of the Canadian stores.
Yeah.
I guess I
We
need to
usually
send you
carry the
guys
top
some.
quality thing.
We have standards for our candy.
Yeah, we have standards. Usually, if stuff comes into Canada, they got to get inspected and have meet certain criteria before they can be given to everyone else. So that's why we probably haven't seen them.
Well, all I can say is if you do get high chews, make sure you get them in the big packs like these, rather than these mixed bags, because these aren't near as tasty as the individual packages. These are kind of a letdown.
Pro tip.
I was going to say, shouldn't they be the same thing?
They should be, but they're not.
You would think so.
Is that kind
Aren't
of
the
like...
ones
Go ahead.
harder? I was going to say, are the ones in the little packages harder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's kind of like when pop comes in an aluminum can versus a glass bottle versus a plastic bottle. They all taste different. Sorry, I mean soda.
We do pop.
I'm from Ohio.
All right.
Oh, you're from Ohio?
Yep.
Oh, we lived there for 5 years.
Oh, really? What area in Ohio?
We lived in Sydney, Ohio.
Not
Look on
familiar.
your face, because it tells me you know exactly where that is.
Yeah. We were 2 hours north of Cincinnati.
Oh, okay. I roughly know where that is. My sister lives in Cincinnati now.
Where were you from?
I grew up right on the border of Pennsylvania in like a suburb of Youngstown. I don't know if you're familiar with that. It's really northeastern, right near the border of Pennsylvania, near Amish country.
Ah, the Amish.
Okay.
Oh, I just want to point out, Canadians, we're wearing Roots clothing right now.
See, Roots It's owned by an American company, though.
Oh, shoot. Oh, well, never mind.
Well, crap. We tried.
I didn't know that either, so don't feel too bad.
Wait. Where's my shirt name?
Hold on. Your full circle.
He's wearing Nike.
It's made in... I can't read that.
China, probably.
No, it's not China.
Or Japan.
Morocco. I was kind of hoping it would be Japan, so...
No.
No, not quite.
Where in Japan do you live now?
Right now we're in Nagoya, Japan.
Okay.
So we're about an hour from Tokyo.
Okay. Where does that relate to Okinawa? Because my brother lives in Okinawa right now.
I'm not really sure, but I've heard of that.
Mm-hmm. I was just curious.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up. We were finding like so many people's family that is over here. When we tell them that we're living over here, like, oh, we have like a cousin or a brother or somebody that lives there.
That's
so
funny.
It's interesting. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize how many American people are here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's strange. I've never heard of anyone moving up to Japan except for you. It's usually the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, if you ever want to experience Japan and the United States, just go to LAX, the airport there. It's like you're walking in a whole new country. You just walk in and everyone's Asian. You're like, whoa!
Oh, dear.
So, we got one viewer here, so shout out to whoever that one viewer is. I don't know if I could see. No, I can't see who they are. But what's up, one viewer?
Yay!
But I don't know.
Little do we know it's probably like Vicky or Becky or something. On the
Yeah, Becky's probably up in her bed watching it on the phone or something, right? You guys want to go around and maybe say why each of us started vlogging? Like, what was the purpose for it?
Sure.
Maybe, no? Austin and Jess, you guys want to start off?
Okay.
Well, ours is a little bit of a story. So, Jess has always been the kind of shy, quiet person. What do you call it? An introvert?
Yes.
And I heard her singing one day, and I was like, oh my lord, your voice is amazing. We need to share this with the world. And so I told her she needed to start like recording herself, and she kind of was on the idea, kind of not. And so then one day on the way home, I just like called her up and said, hey, we're recording today. Prepare yourself. And so we started actually out with a music channel.
Yeah.
And had fun with it, and just so happens I met some people while we were starting up our music channel. We did vlogging, and we're like, oh, that's really cool. And we started watching some vloggers and figured that would be a really fun thing to kind of develop as a hobby.
Yep.
And now it's progressed to a little bit more than just a hobby, I would say. So.
Yeah, it's like a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Plus, we get to make
change.
friends with everyone from around the world, so that's a plus.
Bonus.
How about you, Lindsay?
All right. Well, I have actually been watching vloggers for 5 or 6 years, and then, well, they didn't do like daily vlogging. They did just like videos here and there. And then I started following Brian and Misty when they started Daily Bumps, and I was just like, that looks like a lot of fun, and so I always wanted to start, and I just was like too bashful or too shy. I was like, who would watch us, or or something like we're not that interesting. And so then we moved to Japan. I just told my husband, I was like, we really need to start this, and plus we've had 4 kids, and I wish that we would have started that at the beginning of like our pregnancy, so we could document all that time. I mean, we have pictures, but it's not the same as videos.
Yeah.
So that was a big reason. Just mainly the memories that we're gonna have.
Cool. How about you, Erling? Why did you and Becky start off?
Well, I mentioned earlier that she's been watching vlogs for ever, it seems. You know, especially starting with the shade tarts. I guess that was the one that was, you know, kind of got everybody into it, it seems. And I think it was one day, like last year, where I said, you know what, like, I could totally do that. That doesn't look that hard, you know. I'm used to, I don't know, talking and being goofy in front of people and singing and just being zany and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's a piece of cake. Just put a camera in front of me. I could do that. But I procrastinated and put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off. And it wasn't until the summer where I was like, okay, it's like every year I keep saying I'm going to get a tattoo, and I never ever do. And then it was kind of like that with this, where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do that next week. I'm going to do that next month. And I never ever did. So this summer I'm like, okay, no, I'm sitting down, and I made my profiles for everything. So I did the Facebook, I did the Twitter, I did the YouTube. I got everything all set up, and then I left it for like a month. And then I came back, I'm like, all right, first video, here we go. The reason we really started getting into it, though, was we live in the middle of nowhere. Like, we have no family close to us at all. So it was one of those things that we wanted to start doing it because, you know, a lot of our family wants to kind of, you know, keep track of our lives, kind of what's going on. You know, we Skype with them every once in a while, but, you know, to see them on video and to have a archived, you know, video being saved forever in history on YouTube. It's a way that they can look back, you know, oh, you know, this is what I was like when I was 6 years old, 8 years old, that kind of thing. So it was more a combination of getting the family to see what our life was like, but also, you know, keeping track of what, you know, the kids' lives were like, you know, growing up, and, you know, those little life moments that they get. That's kind of why we started. But now that we do it every day, it's like, now it's fun. It's almost like, I don't want to call it a drug. I've never done drugs, so I don't know what it's like. But I can presume it's like, okay, we can just get in the barrel. Oh, hey, grab your camera. Come on, let's go do this. I know it's fun. Like, it started as a hobby, but now it's turning into a lifestyle, which is addicting. I can't get it out.
I think lifestyle is definitely like the best word to choose for what this is. And I don't think if you aren't doing it, you don't really understand what we mean when we say, like, this is a lifestyle choice, because it really does take up so much of your time, but you don't feel like you're losing time doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of just like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And people are like, how much time do you spend? I'm like, it doesn't feel like I'm spending that much time doing it, but really I'm spending quite a bit of time. But for us, we kind of started doing the vlogging. We had 3 goals. And it was really hard for me to get Vicky to be into doing it at first. I've been doing reviews of products on YouTube for 2 years. So I've been kind of on YouTube for a while. So for me, it was just like, sure, let's try out vlogging. But one of the reasons why we want to do this is because we wanted to have that record of our kids. So whenever we want, we can go on and just, like, recall memories that we've had, or like, oh, do you remember that birthday we had like 3 years ago? I want to be able to just go back and watch it. And also for when we pass away, I think that would be a cool thing for our grandkids or our great-grandkids to be able to go on and just be like, whoa, this is what Grandpa was like, or great-grandpa, because I always remember looking at my grandparents' old photos and stuff and thinking, whoa, I wonder who that person was. I wonder who that. But now they can just go on and be like, hey, there's that guy from that picture. He seems like really funny or something, right? So that's kind of cool. And the second reason we wanted to do it was because we wanted to be able to have a tool that we could kind of share what it's like to live a Christian lifestyle. So we wanted to, because we often find people, if we tell them, oh yeah, I'm a Christian, they automatically will assume certain things about us. But we thought this would be a cool way to show them what living a Christian life is like on an everyday basis. So when they say, oh, what's a Christian like? They can kind of, we're hoping people can use us almost as a reference and be like, oh, look, they're just normal people just living their life like anyone else. Like, they're not better than us, or they're not this or not that. So that was another reason. And the third reason was just for the community, because we have 3 kids, so it's very difficult for us to have friends that we can regularly go out with. It's so much easier for me and Vicky just to be able, we have so many friends now on YouTube that when we get home we can just turn on the computer, chat with people, or like Lindsay and I only met like a couple months ago, but I feel like her and I are like really good friends now. We've been chatting all the time on Twitter. We have Skype conversations and stuff, and like just we're able to develop these relationships where normally I wouldn't have had time to do that. So those are kind of the reasons why we like to do vlogging. But, yeah.
I just want my kids to grow up and look back and laugh at me and being how stupid I am.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, I think you guys are fun.
I think so. I liked your guys' yoga video.
Oh, thank you.
And that moose that you guys saw when you were hiking in the trail, that was crazy. You were like an arm's length away from you.
Well, yeah, he was really close.
That was way close.
And we had Stella with us, too, and I was just worried she was going to freak out because she's never seen moose before.
That is super dangerous.
I wondered how the dog was so quiet. I wonder.
Sorry, go ahead, Lizzie.
How did you get your Stella to be so quiet? Like our dogs would have been going crazy.
For the most part, she's trying to get her toy under the table right now, but for the most part, she's quiet to begin with. She's always been kind of like a scaredy cat dog, and
that's putting it lightly.
So she did bark once at it, but I told her to quiet down real quick.
Right.
She treats Stella like a 5-year-old.
She is. She's 5. She's a 5-year-old. She's
like
my kid. She's my child for the time being.
I understand. I have a dog too that was my child until we had kids.
I need that.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Yours is just a little bit bigger. Mine was only 11 pounds. So.
Aww. That's cute.
Yeah.
Did you leave your dog back home, Lindsay?
Yeah, he's at my grandmother's. Just logistics of bringing him. There was a lot going into it, and for a year we just didn't see the need for it. Plus, it would have limited our house hunting.
I can't wait to see the video when you go home and see the dogs like going nuts or whatever. Like, you know those videos where people have where they're returning from war, and then the dog comes like going crazy, like they haven't seen him for so long. Those are the best videos to watch.
I know. I hope he's not too mad at me. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was hoping he's not too mad because every time I call my grandmother, he won't look. Like if he hears my voice, he runs away. And she said like he gets upset like that. He's like I've always treated him like a person, so I don't think he knows any differently. Like when I got married, I left my wedding dress at my parents' house, and he peed on part of it because he was mad. Yes.
I'd have put that dog to.
Thankfully, it was after the wedding.
Before or after you got married?
It was after.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
That's not as bad.
No, but it was still. Thankfully, it came out.
Yeah.
But it was just like he was mad, and he never pees in the house, so I know he did it purposely.
Spite.
Yeah.
They're still smarter than cats.
I don't know. I have a cat, and he's pretty freaking smart.
Oh, I hate cats.
Well, we might be getting a cat. I'll say it quietly because so the kids can't hear us. We might be getting a cat for a Christmas gift for our kids this year.
Aww.
I love the face here, Ling. You're just like,
oh. No, I don't want cats there, so.
Save your money.
Yeah.
Well,
hey, just make sure you punch holes in the box. You don't want to suffocate.
What'd you say?
Make sure you punch holes in the box.
Oh, yeah.
Better yet, don't.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It'll be like on Christmas Vacation when they wrap up, or when that aunt wraps up the cat. And it's like going crazy. Did you guys watch Christmas Vacation?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
I love that movie.
Oh my goodness, you have to make her watch that.
I know.
I have a long list of movies I need to watch.
She must have grown up underneath a rock or something, because she hasn't seen a load of movies that I swear is like a requirement list to be an American.
Well,
yeah.
You wouldn't know then.
Let's hear some examples.
I'm in the same boat, I think.
I know.
My parents never let us watch like anything growing up, like anything. I still haven't seen Top Gun.
Oh, guys, Jojo Pro says, no, cats are evil.
Yes, they are.
Oh, snap. Do we have...
one good thing that cats can do? One. No, wait. Any pet can cuddle. Any pet can, you know, like calm you down. So
one exceptional thing.
Every pet can do that. But what is one thing specifically that a cat can do that makes me want to go like, oh man, I really need a cat?
They can eat mice.
Yeah, that is one.
They can catch a mouse.
No. That's what a mouse trap is for. That's what a mouse trap is for.
They can climb up stuff really well.
Yeah, they can climb up your curtains and rip them. Woo!
I don't know. That's a really good question. You're really changing my mindset here, man.
If cats were so great,
you're blowing my mind.
Then why do like police departments and fire departments get dogs to help as opposed to cats? Can you imagine?
Dogs are easier to tell what to do.
There's a bad guy running down this alley, and they stick a cat after it. The cat would just stop, like lick itself. No. Dogs win.
Cats make really cute videos.
Point.
They go viral all the time.
Cats do go viral all the time.
You know, I have to say, my cat can actually play fetch. Dead serious.
Nice.
And
you train it.
Make a video.
Yeah, make a video.
I actually have a video. It's on my cell phone, so it's not in the best quality and it's vertical, but I could probably post it.
Pixar didn't happen.
I've got a full-fledged video.
Alright.
And he's like, I will throw it, and he will go get it, come back, jump up on my lap, and drop it in my hand. Like,
it's a weird.
I don't even have to drop it or anything.
But he won't be happy doing it though.
Oh, he loves it. He is.
He's a weird cat.
He's a different one. Yeah, I will say that.
Yeah, well, there you go. He's special.
What was I gonna say about Pomso?
I was gonna say talking about videos. Thinking back, like I'm the new guy on the block. I've been vlogging less than all of you guys, so I'm the rookie. But the question I have for the three of you is, or four of you, thinking back of all the videos that you've done, do you have one that stands out as like your favorite that you actually like? You've personally watched over and over again, and either you find funny each time, or you cry each time, or whatever. There's got to be one video that stands
out. Easily, my favorite video of all time is that "Throw It to the Ground" video by The Lonely Island or something like that, I think.
No, a video you made.
Oh, a video I made.
As a vlogger.
But have you guys seen that "Throw It to the Ground" video? It's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah. Lonely Island, that's classic.
Yeah, Lonely Island. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Dude, my dad's not a cell phone.
He's like, some guy tried to give me a hot dog. What do I look like, a charity case? Anyways.
Throw it on the ground.
I have no idea. I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Only real YouTubers know that video, so sorry, guys.
Oh. Oh no, he left.
Only real YouTubers know that video.
I'm going home.
Dang it, you're already home.
Okay, so my favorite video of my own videos, I would say on my Canadian Family Vlog channel, my favorite video would be the time-lapse videos I have of my kids. So when we started off, two of our kids were already kind of old, and our little boy was still kind of a baby. So we wanted to bring people up to speed. So we made a couple of times. Hey, we just lost Austin. Anyway, so we wanted to bring people up to speed. So we created these time-lapse videos of them from when they were a baby to where they are now from videos we've had, and those ones are really fun to watch.
Welcome back.
Hey, you're back. And from my backpacking channel, I made this like intro video for Kickstarter project I wanted to do, and I was really I'm personally proud of that video. Every time I watch, I'm like, whoa, this is cool. So those are my two faves. What about you guys?
I guess we'll go.
For us?
For me, I've watched the yoga video so many times simply because of that one time where we fall and fall and fall and fall.
Yeah.
And it makes me crack up every time.
We couldn't get that human spade thing for nothing. We tried our dangest, though. And I will say this. I don't know how many poses we tried. There were... did we include all of them? I don't think we did.
No, I think I cut out a few.
She even cut out a few. I was working up the biggest sweat in that video. You can actually see like the beads of sweat forming on my forehead. It is, yeah. I put in a lot of work in that.
Sure.
It was hard. Yeah. That is a very good one. I'd have to say that's probably one of my favorites too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why those yoga videos are so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
They really are. Especially if you've done them yourself, it makes it even better.
Yeah, because you can appreciate what they're going through.
Yeah, Erling actually did his yoga video tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait.
We're probably going to have it. I don't think it's going to be ready for tomorrow. Depends how late of a night it's going to be. But yeah, Thursday at the latest. But it was. We ended up doing it. We did it once. We went through a bunch of the poses. We went back to look at the footage, and it cut off like half of us. Like it only cut me at the bottom, and it only cut like half of her on the top, and I'm like, So she's like, we're gonna do it again. So, anyways, we did it again, and it was better the second time. As far as doing the poses go, it was much easier because we figured out kind of how to do them. It was yeah, it's you'll have to wait and see it. I think it's. Oh, let me turn the volume off on my phone.
So what about you? What's your favorite video?
That'll be my new favorite. Once it's live, I'm sure I'm going to be watching that one over and over again.
Yeah, probably for sure.
All right, I guess my favorite. Well, ours is the yoga video. Sorry, I just dropped my phone. Our of course yoga video, but I guess if I picked something else, it would be our. We took the kids to Disney here in Tokyo. And so those are really fun. And I was just really proud because just to see the kids' faces like light up when we were at Disney, it was worth the trip to get there because we had to like take 3 trains to get there and with all of our luggage, and it was crazy. But we made it, and it was worth it.
Has anyone here seen Lindsay's Disney vlog?
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't.
Okay, you have to watch. There's this one part where all these people are like pouring off of a bus or something,
yeah.
and they're all like speed walking, or just on the verge of full out running into the park. But because they're all from Japan, it looks like Godzilla or something is chasing these people. There's like the big mob of them. They're all going full force. It's so funny, and Lindsay's like, "Oh my gosh! Look at all these people! They're just running so fast."
I told you, like, should we be running too? I'm like, where are these people running? And it was our first day there, and they were like, there was a bridge, and they were literally like, full-fledged running to get in the gates. And I'm like, what are we running for? I don't know what's going on, but it was crazy. It was like Disney in America times 4. How many people were there?
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never been to Disney. I'd love to go someday.
I didn't get to go until I was in high school.
Nice. Yeah. Parents never took us when we were kids.
We didn't go either. I only went with the band.
So let's have this question. How about you guys? What's your top vacation?
I'm sorry, us?
Oh yeah. Well, you guys can go first if you want. What has been your favorite vacation so far?
Well, together we've only really been on. Well, I guess we've been on 2 vacations. One to Denver and one to California. What would you say is yours? I'm gonna go.
So my favorite vacation with him was Denver because I got to see my first NFL football game, and we got to couch surf with a really awesome host, and it was just a great time. But my favorite vacation ever.
Oh, okay. We're going ever? Okay.
Ever. It was probably snowboarding in Utah when I was younger. So.
Nice.
Mhm.
Wow, Denver. Oh, man, watching an NFL game. I'm jealous. Like, our highest level of sports around here is like 16-year-olds playing hockey. That's it.
Oh, man.
At least you've got some good hockey.
A darn tootin'. Come down to the States and do some couch surfing. It's a very unique experience.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
So couch surfing, it's a website, just couchsurfing.org. It's international, and basically it's just people opening their house to guests, whether it's like an actual couch to sleep on, a bed, or maybe if only they have a floor. So, I mean, but you can filter like what you want to stay in and where you're going and all that stuff and see reviews on the people you're staying with. But it's different in the fact that you don't use them like a hotel service. You use them as like you're going to visit family or friends. Like you get to know them and the culture. And
because a lot of people that open their houses to other couch surfers are really interested in learning about other parts of the world, other cultures, other all that stuff. So
yeah, it's not like a free motel or hotel room or place to stay. It's getting to know the locals and them getting to know you. And it's really awesome because you get all the inside information, like the hot spots that the tourists wouldn't know about. And then on top of all that, like your stay is free. Like most hosts don't expect anything out of it except for you to just respect their house, their living quarters, and then just clean up after yourself. So it's a really unique experience, and we love it. And we did that all throughout California this last summer, and then did that in Denver as well. It's been fantastic. We loved it.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Sounds a little bit sketchy, right?
It sounds really sketchy.
A little bit,
Yeah.
But I mean, it's so bad if it was just me, but I wouldn't want to like go with my kids and stuff.
Yeah. No, and that's why
kids are a whole nother factor.
Yeah, that's why we are doing it now, is because we don't have kids to worry about. So
you just have animal kids.
Just animal kids.
Just animal kids, yeah.
You don't have that pillow alarm yet.
Yeah, no, we don't. Thank goodness.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that video yet. I totally want to check that out. Is that literally what it is about an alarm pillow?
You'll see.
You'll see. You have 3 of them.
Oh. Gotcha. I have been sleeping in the living room on the floor for the past 3 weeks because my kids keep coming into the bed and waking me up in the middle of the night. So I'm like, I need to get a full night's sleep, so I just sleep on the floor in the living room. And now it's become so comfortable, I can't get back into the bedroom because I can't sleep on the bed anymore. It's pretty sad.
So you just get a piece of plywood and just put it up on the bed?
Yeah. Well, I have a camping mat that I sleep on, so it's actually pretty comfortable mat. It's from Eureka, Canadian camping company. Check them out.
All right.
Yeah, good. Lindsay, favorite vacation?
Well, of course, right now we're kind of on our favorite vacation in Japan. So anything that I'm kind of on a year vacation here. We went to Kobe in the summer, and I think that was our favorite vacation. They have a lot of mountains there, and so we were able to go up on the mountains, go hiking to a waterfall, and it was just really fun to do with the kids. They were actually real troopers. Like, I thought taking them hiking was pretty much a suicide mission for us, but it ended up turning out really great.
Cool.
Yeah. The kids are more resilient than we give them credit for, because I was like, oh, this is going to be a disaster.
Did you vlog that?
Yeah, that was actually when we first started.
Oh, I'm going to have to go back and see if I can find that.
Yeah, there's 3, because we were there for 3 days. So I think I named them like vacation 1, 2, and 3, possibly, because we had just started. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I just noticed we have a second viewer now. What's up, second viewer?
Yeah.
Oh, they just left.
It's
Just as I
Vicky.
said that, they left. Oh, wait, someone, they're back. Yeah.
It's actually Vicky. The first one is Becky. Now it's Vicky. There we go.
Yeah, now they're both.
If we get to 3, then we're like, wow.
Someone actually tweeted us using the hashtag. It was Charlotte Domingue. And so she said that she was our viewer. That was our #1 viewer.
How am I not seeing? What are they tweeting? Sorry.
If
What-
you
Yeah.
have to go Vloggers Hangout,
Vlogger
Vlogger
hangout.
hangout.
Vlogger or vloggers?
Vlogger.
Vlogger.
Singular. Singular.
There's your problem right there. Oh, there we go.
Question. Also, if you have the app and you're watching right now, you can just leave a question on the app, and then I can see it, and I can post it live for you.
That's not the person.
I was looking at the wrong hashtag.
Oh.
So yeah, if you guys Erling, did you say your favorite vacation?
My favorite vacation, as a young one growing up, we went on a nice road trip to Toronto. I got to see, yeah, it was awesome. It was great. We went to Canada's Wonderland, the Science Center, got to see a Jays game. I was like 3 feet away from catching a foul ball when my sister was in the way, so I couldn't get it. But it was, yeah, that was like a long time ago. Most recent vacation, I want to say it was before the kids were around, but that's selfish. But we enjoy visiting Prince Edward Island. Prince Edward Island we've gone to a couple of times. We went there on our honeymoon, and we've gone back a couple of times, but we haven't gone since the kids have been around. So kids on vacation, we haven't had any. Really, since the kids have been born, and it's been 8 years. We haven't really had a vacation, so we've gone to visit family that are a few hours away, that sort of thing. But I mean, like, to actually go away, not around family or anything. Nope, I don't think we've ever had it.
Okay, let's have some funny stories here. Do you guys have any awkward stories of meeting somebody famous or somebody you really wanted to impress and then something horrible happened? I'll start it off this time. I was just recently at Buffer Festival, and does everyone here know what Buffer Festival is?
I do now after watching your video, actually.
Okay, so Buffer Festival is almost like Playlist Live, but in Canada. And so what happens is big name YouTubers will come out. They'll pick a feature film that they want to highlight for everyone to see that hasn't been posted, and we get to pre-screen it before anyone else sees it, and then you can go and have a meetup with them afterwards and talk, ask some questions, whatever you want, right? So I'm at this place, and I'm going to the washroom, but the washroom's kind of weird. You have to go up a huge flight of stairs, and then the top of the stairs is washroom. So you almost feel like you're going up into like another area of the building, and then you're going to find the washroom, but you actually enter into the washroom. So I'm in there, I'm taking a leak, and then I'm coming back down the stairs, and who's coming up the stairs? Charles Trippy. So I'm like, hey, Charles. And then I was like, can I see your new tattoo? Because he had just recently gotten a new tattoo before that, right? So as I'm asking the question, I'm in my head, I'm realizing I'm totally asking him to show me his tattoo as he's going to the washroom. And I'm like, no, why are you talking to him? You're making a fool of yourself. But I've already asked the question, so I'm already in it, right? So I got to commit and wait for him to roll up his sleeves. And I can see the look in his face, just like, this friggin' idiot's asking me to see my tattoo. I'm trying to go to the washroom. Why won't these fans just leave me alone? It was so embarrassing. And then I'm like trying to quickly end the conversation so I could get out of there as fast as possible. I'm like, oh, cool tattoo. See you later, man. And just like ran away. And then afterwards, they had this thing. It was a meetup. And they were saying, does anyone have any questions for the YouTubers? But try to make it a deep question. Don't ask any silly questions like, tell me about your tattoo, or what's your favorite food? And I'm like, shoot, that's what I asked him, was about his tattoo. So it was nonstop fail. I was so embarrassed, and so yeah, that's my embarrassing story. So, anyone else have anything?
You've got to have something.
I don't have anything.
I love how she's like, you have to have something. You like embarrass yourself all the time.
It's because I'm not afraid to be the idiot. So.
I see, again, living in the middle of nowhere, I don't really have a whole lot of opportunity to meet anybody even remotely moderately famous. And I don't embarrass. Like, I just don't. Like, I've done ridiculous things. But there was one time, though, that we ended up going to a concert, a Rebecca St. James concert. And they actually asked me to work security on it. So I was working security, and I was like her personal guard, you know, taking her around all these different places and stuff. But I guess like the entire time, I was just like, I want to say deer in headlights, but I mean, I was just like oogling probably longer than I should have. And
you mean at Rebecca St. James?
Because Rebecca St. James, like, you know, first off, she's a fantastic singer, but she is, you know, very pretty. And so, you know, I was showing her around and stuff like that. And I guess I was more embarrassed for my wife because she was, when the concert was done, she was like, it's about time that was over. And she showed me a couple of pictures, and I'm just like,
Oh my God. So not only were you eyeballing her the whole time, but you're doing it while your wife was getting close enough to take pictures of you the whole time.
Yeah, there's a picture of me where I'm just like grinning ear to ears, you know, standing beside kind of thing. And I don't normally smile that big, so yeah. But it wasn't I was really more embarrassed for her, you know. I wasn't really.
Sure. Hey, I just noticed we got 5 viewers now, so what's up to those who've just tuned in? If you want to ask us some questions that we'll go around and ask, just go ahead and you can hashtag tweet us to Vlogger Hangout, or if you have the app for Google+, you can go ahead and just ask questions right on the app, and then we'll answer them for you. So we're just asking the question, what is your most embarrassing moment with a famous person? So next would be Lindsay.
I don't know. I've only met one, I guess, famous person, and I didn't embarrass myself. Yeah, you. Yeah. When did I embarrass myself?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I got to meet Candace Cameron at a conference, but I don't remember anything embarrassing. I guess I'm sure I've embarrassed myself lots of times. I just try to not think about it.
You're just unaware of it, right?
Yeah.
So, Jess, you never told us your embarrassing moment.
You know, I haven't met too many famous people, so I don't really have any embarrassing moments with them. But there was this one time, I'm pretty sure I was in the Pittsburgh airport, and my sister and I were sitting down, and these 3 guys walked up, and they were like fully dressed in like baggy clothes and had the grill in their mouth. And then we were like, you know, who do these guys think they are? And there were some people that like started coming up to them.
Who do you think you are having a grill in your mouth? You're not like that.
Some people like started asking pictures for them, and we're like, well, maybe these guys, like, maybe they're famous. And we debated for a little while whether we should go ask for their picture, even though we had no idea who they were. And, yeah, we had no idea who they are. And after we got back home, it was literally like 2 weeks after I saw them on a commercial on TV, and it was the rap group. What were they called? I don't even remember.
How would I know?
It was.
You don't like rap.
Not really. Yes, I'm pretty sure. It was 3 of them. They've all got like dreads and grills in their mouth.
Oh, that group.
That's like every other rap group.
Were they white?
It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, by the way,
Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky.
It started with an S. Pretty Ricky. He's one dude.
It doesn't matter.
Pretty Ricky is one dude. Who are the other 2?
Pretty Ricky is a group of 3.
Oh.
I saw them on a commercial and I was like, wow, those are the guys that I saw.
By the way, you guys can have Justin Bieber back. We don't want him anymore.
We don't want him either, so.
There's a reason why he doesn't live here. We've already kicked him out.
So I was gonna ask a question. Why did they need security in a concert in Canada? Like that seems.
Now, okay, security.
Well, take a good look at Erling, and then you know the answer.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
That was,
Like, I've heard of a riot in Canada, and it's like they tipped over a trash can. I'm like, oh, that's scary.
oh, no, I apologize.
You picked up the trash and put it in.
That's right. We get an argument of, who has to pick up the, oh, I want to pick up one. No, I'll get it. No, I'll get it. Oh, what are you? No, this is my garbage. I'm the mess. I'm sorry. Yeah, we tend to over-apologize for everything. My responsibilities at that concert were really, like, there was the stage, and I was in front, and there was maybe about 5 to 7 feet between the stage and where the line of people were. But I mean, like, I literally sat there the entire time and looked at the crowd. That's all I did. And the crowd just was sitting there, and they'd clap every once in a while to a song, and I was like, yeah, this is good. This is good. But, and they had, like, there were, like, undercover, like, RCMP officers at that place, too. Like, now, mind you, this is, like, an internationally known recording artist. Like, she's a big deal. At least, is she still? I don't know if you say that, but...
Yeah. We've never heard of her.
We didn't know who she was. I'm sorry.
Internationally
Like,
known,
Rebecca St. James. Let me pull that up real quick.
She's an internationally known Christian female recording artist. Like, and she's, like, top 3 probably of
Cool.
female Christian singers. So yeah, she's, if you're into Christian music at all, you'd know that name. She would be like an Aretha Franklin, I guess. No, bad example. But if I say Aretha Franklin, you automatically know. Oh yeah, Aretha, yeah, me and Aretha are pretty tight. It's kind of like that with me and Rebecca St. James.
It's like a religious artist, like a Christian artist. So nobody knows him unless you're a Christian.
There was actually a period not too long ago where I was heavily into Christian music, and that's all I would listen to. And I still, that name still doesn't ring a bell. So I don't know if it's maybe.
He's kind of an older Christian artist.
Okay.
Yeah, she started when she was like I want to say 18 or 19. Like, she started fairly young. She's probably late 30s now, but
Oh wow.
doing it for 20 years. You know, she's been kind of quiet the last few years, so which is probably why I haven't heard her.
So Charlotte, that had left a tweet for us earlier, said that you're pronouncing her name wrong. It's Charlotte Dumang.
Oh,
She's one
sorry.
of my subscribers, so show a little respect, okay?
Yeah.
What up, Charlotte?
CD.
And Charlotte, that was no way intended to be a joke about Bieber.
Yeah, that's right. You're such a jerk.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
So anyone have any cool questions?
Do you have a Nerf gun stuck to your bullet
No,
stuck to your head?
Nerf dart. I'm surprised they're sticking to my head. Either that's really gross or not at all. I don't know.
My kids
Do you
do
have
that all the time.
I don't have such
dart? What is that?
Malachi's birthday, or this weekend's Malachi's birthday, and we're gonna get him Nerf guns.
I'm a unicorn.
That's a Nerf guns are good present for any age boy.
They're seriously, like the best thing ever.
We've got like these 20 slot guns. Like, we're just like, you put in 20 darts and you just go. It's like a mini gun.
Awesome.
I know, but then you have to pick up all the darts, so it's like 5 seconds. Okay, let's go. Spend 10 minutes picking up the darts.
Pick it up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like using the one shot at a time. The automatic stuff, that's cheating. It's no fun.
I like cheating.
There's no skill involved. If you're gonna play Nerf, you need to have skill.
So, what would you guys say your favorite thing to do on YouTube with other YouTubers would be? Like, if you had an opportunity to do like a collaboration, what would be your top thing you would want to do? let's say Shay Carl calls you today. He's like, guys, we need to do a collaboration tomorrow. Come up with an idea tonight. What would you pick?
Does it have to be Shay Carl?
Yeah, it's gotta be Shay Carl. Okay, Casey Levere.
I don't know. I don't know.
You just shut him down that quickly. He'd definitely move on to me. He'd be like, okay, I'm gonna have to go with Canadian Family Vlog. They're way cooler.
I'd be like, I'm okay with that.
I'd be like, first, fly me out to your place so we can really brainstorm some really good ideas. And then once I get there, we'd probably have like some time just hanging out, doing some bro stuff, go four-wheeling, maybe go shoot some stuff, And then after then, we'll forget all about what the project was and we'll just be best friends.
That sounds like a really good plan.
That's my plan.
And you and me to a card. Actually, something like that would be awesome. Watching Jay House vlog today, they posted a video of what he did on the weekend. And I see that, and I'm like, that would be so awesome. Like, just going camping, barbecuing, first off, that's my great passion. Go four-wheeling, something. Yeah, that would be wicked. Go paintballing. Yes, paintballing.
That would be fun.
That's what I want to do.
Paintballing big in the States?
Paintballing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty big out in Utah, at least. I think.
Yeah. I've got 5 paintball guns.
You actually?
What? Man, I don't even think my local Walmart has 5 paintball guns.
I was into paintballing paintballing so much at one point that I started an actual business and registered it so I could get wholesale pricing on paintball equipment for me and my friends.
That's a brilliant idea. That is really smart.
See? That's what you gotta do. You gotta be thinking outside the box, man. How can I get my stuff for cheaper or free?
That's true.
Okay, so I guess that's a full hour up now. So I don't know. If you guys each want to plug your channel one more time, and then we'll end it off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this was fun. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out on such short notice. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I was like, hey, let's all hang out.
Yeah, no, thank you for putting it together. It was a really fun time.
For sure.
Yeah, maybe we can do it again and then plan it out. Because if I could talk more, I would. But I have a language training session. I have a language trainer that comes over every Wednesday. So hopefully, maybe next week I could tell y'all some Japanese words.
Yes, please.
Sushi?
Konnichiwa.
Yokohama?
Yeah.
Honda?
Ohio.
Ni hao?
I think that's Chinese.
Oh, I don't know.
Nice try.
I think you're speaking Chinese now.
I was going to say something borderline racist, and I won't, so I'll
Good call. Let's end strong. Let's end strong here.
Yeah.
We'll do that. We'll do that off air.
Yeah. Are we off it? Yeah, okay, good.
Not yet. Anyway, so if you want to go ahead and check out my channel after watching this, it's Canadian Family Vlog. We do the daily vlogs every day with me, my 3 kids, and my beautiful wife who couldn't be here tonight. But go ahead, subscribe to us, check us out, leave some comments because we want to actually be friends with you because we don't have any friends of our own. So leave the comments below so we can get to know you a little bit better. And I'm going to pass it over to Austin and Jess to kind of finish off their little YouTube plug.
Ooh. Well, like you just said, we're Austin and Jess Vlogs. Yeah. We record new videos every Monday through Friday, with Monday being a weekend recap.
I love how you guys do that.
Is that why you guys joined late? Because you're rehearsing that over and over again? Here's how we're going to end.
Yeah. We've been doing that for a couple months now.
Yeah,
We've
that's like
that on lock.
That's our closing line.
Yeah.
It is cute.
So,
up top.
Oops. High five. That's my thing. Classic high five.
That was
We're
a good
gonna
one.
pass this over.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lindsay.
All right. Our channel is Jim and Lynn's Vlogs, and so we have 4 children, and we're living in Japan for a year. So yes, make sure you follow us on our journey. And we're originally from Tennessee, so in May we'll be returning back to Tennessee, as far as we know, unless they extend our time here.
Cool. Really?
And I'm Erling from the Kraus House. That's Kraus with 2 S's, House with 1 S. My wife and I, we have 3 kids. We live in the middle of nowhere here in Canada, on the East Coast. What's that?
Don't you know?
Yeah. And yeah, we do a lot of crazy things. We do have a daily vlog, typically Monday to Friday, but actually we've been doing it every day, and sometimes more than one a day. So the Kraus House, and we have 3 kids, and they're cute at times.
At times.
Only some of the time.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it now. Thanks everyone that kind of tuned in and watched with us. We got 3 people on now. Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate you stopping by. It was kind of last notice. But yeah, maybe we'll do it again some other time. Bye.
So, wait, shout out to Joe. I'm hoping I'm saying this right. Joe DePro.
Drake.
Yeah.
Another one of my subscribers. Woohoo!
No, don't go.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Thanks for tuning in, Joe.
For sure. I'm a viewer. There we go. Yeah, I'm just seeing. Oh, man, alive.
Oh, sorry. Stop broadcasting.